So greetings, this is a demo of one of my latest personal projects, which is a platform for people to build a day-by-day routine for every day of the year. So you may ask, why would you need a day-by-day routine for every day of the year? So this is based on the belief that if your day-by-day tasks are deliberate and aligned to your goals and objectives, you can more efficiently achieve your goals and become the person you want to be. Also, when all the things you do for all 365 days of the year are documented in one place, you can easily assess if you are practicing good habits and constantly tweak your habits so you can get increasingly efficient over time. So New Year reflections become simply a matter of looking at your routine, identifying the 20% of your habits that give 80% of the results you receive, do more of such habits, and eliminate the other habits. Okay, so how does this platform work? First, you create a goal or ideology or worldview that your habit align towards. Okay, so this is the place where you can add the new ideology. Okay, or you can choose an existing ideology that other users have created on this site. Okay, so why do we need to create an ideology? Because to have an effective set of habits, you need to define what you believe in. Okay, so for this demo, we'll select a test ideology called Just Be Happy. Okay, so on this second page, you can define the beliefs and principles behind what you decide to do every day. Note that on this platform, many people can share the same set of habits and therefore share the same set of beliefs. So here, everyone believing in the same thing can create beliefs and vote to obtain the most popular ones, just like in this illustration I drew. Okay, so for example, Just Be Happy, you can see people create all these principles, okay, and beliefs for this ideology. So on the next page, okay, this page lets you do the work proper, which is to write down all the habits you think should be done on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, and on a yearly basis. Okay, so uh, again, many people who believe in the same goals get to write down the habits together and vote. So the best habits go to the top. There you can see daily, weekly, right? Monthly and yearly. Okay, so the last page, okay, will be you can see that the platform takes the most popular habits and emails you daily so you can act on them. So in this diagram which I drew, you can see that the daily practices, the top voted daily practices, the followers of this ideology can do every day. Weekly practices, the top voted uh, weekly practice followers do every Sunday. Second top voted followers do Monday, and so on and so forth. So for monthly practices, they will take the top 28 practices. The first one, the top voted followers will do it on the first day of every month. The second voted followers do on the second day of every month, so on and so forth. Yearly practices, the top voted 12 will get done by users. Okay, followers do every January. They do the top voted. Every February they do the second voted, and so on and so forth. Okay, so okay, using this date selector here, you can see, for example, today is the 8th of February, so they show you what followers supposed to do on 8th of February. But if you select the 10th, which is a Monday, okay, you can see Monday and 10th of every month, it's February, and it's a different set of to-dos. Okay, so lastly, you can subscribe, okay, to this uh, ideology, and when you subscribe, you the system will email you this every day. Okay, so now I will go into the details of using this platform. Okay, this is the detailed demo of my routine co-building platform. I am now in mobile mode, so you can see that this web app is mobile responsive. So this is actually a one-page website where sections are hidden as user moves from step to step. Okay, so on page loading, all the beliefs and practices under the selected ideology will be fetched. Okay, so first we shall add this goal, ideology, worldview that your habits align towards. Okay, so we shall call it, what shall we call it? Maybe you call it Coronaism. Okay, so you can feel free to type nothing. Okay, I have cut this thing away, and you can see that you can't type nothing. Okay, so next we will feel free to, maybe my name will be Corona, my email will be Corona. Let's say, because this is not a valid email, we try to add. So again, we see please enter a valid email address. So all these are custom coded. Corona@coronaism.com. Okay. So now we added this ideology. Also note that just now email and names are stored as session variables, so you don't have to type them again and again when you create posts. Okay, so this is one of the user experience considerations. Okay, so this is the second page. We add the beliefs. Okay, so now we add the beliefs and principles that elaborate on the whys behind coronism. Okay, so now I shall add a belief. I believe that coronism is the best ideology. Okay, and yes, see, because they are stored as session variables, they are loaded, so I do not have to type them again. Okay, so when typing, feel free to have multiple spaces and leading and trailing spaces, because all this will be trimmed by my code upon submit. So when submitted, post will be tied to a user if it exists, and otherwise a new user record will be created. Okay, you can see this belief is saved. Right. So you can see the list is Ajax refreshed with the new post. Note that creating of posts, regardless if it is a belief, daily practices, monthly practices, or whatsoever, and editing of existing posts, and even upvoting, all use the same code. So things are super maintainable. Okay, so we will try to add the same belief again, which is coronism is the best ideology. Okay, let me try to add. Yes, this is the same belief. I'll try to add again. This belief already exists, so that you cannot add the same belief twice. Okay, so we shall cancel. Okay, so next. Yes. So now we will do the work proper, which is to write down all the habits you think should be done on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. Okay. So now I will add, like, say, a daily practice for chronism. Drink Corona, let's say. Okay, so you can see the UI and the code for adding practices is the same as the previous page. So in fact, even all the showing and hiding of forms, which is this is a form, share the same code. So again, super reuse and maintainable. Now we add. Okay, practice save. Right. So now we try editing of a post. Okay, edit. Only the creator can save edits. Is this true? Okay, so now we will try. Okay, notice that the existing post is loaded into input field. Okay, the existing practice is loaded into input field. Now we edit with we try to save. Okay, now we say we add some exclamation marks and we save using a different email. Let's say it's a Karanizer. Karanizer. Okay, Karonizer. Sorry, only the creator of this practice can save edits. So as you can see, there is this mechanism here that only the original poster can save edits. So now we save. Okay, so notice that the existing post is refreshed, the list is refreshed. Okay, so now we try this another feature called upvoting. Okay, so now we try to upvote, As you can see, upon upvoting, the vote count for the post is immediately updated and the order in this list is updated. Okay, so now, right now there isn't other practices, so this post is always in this position. But if there are more posts, you can see that the post with more upvotes will move to the top. So it is constantly reordered. Okay, so the updating of the list reuses part of the add edit post logic. So again, reusability. So the upvote code is also used by belief and practices regardless of whether it's daily, monthly, yearly, etc. So another thing to note is that you can notice that showing the upvote form hides the edit form. Okay, so now we open the edit form first, showing the voting form, hides the upvote form, and vice versa. Okay, so we can also try and upvote again. Notice that you cannot upvote the same practice twice. So immediately when your post receives 10 upvotes, the platform will email you and you can navigate to your post in email. Let's see an example of an email. The host will email you, right? And then you tell you receive 10 votes and counting. And then when you click in it, you can go, you'll be navigated to the post, and back will bring you back to the belief page or practice page accordingly. And you can also share directly to a WhatsApp chat without having to type out the WhatsApp message. Yes, so that will bring you back to this. Okay, so this is another post under a different ideology. So you can see it brings you back to the according the relevant ideology. Yeah. Hi, so we are back in this practices page. So I shall enter a bit more data so that when we go to the next step, we can see something more meaningful. Okay, so we have our daily. I shall add something to weekly. Name is Corona. Weekly. Another weekly. So you can see they are both 0 votes, but if I vote the second one, then the second one goes above the first one, as you can see. So that's the demonstration for the ordering mechanism. Monthly, we shall go. Okay, and yearly. Okay, so now we can proceed. Okay, so finally on this what to do every day page, you can select any date and the platform will generate and show you what to do on that date. So I've covered this diagram just now, so we can see what to do on any date. Okay, so for okay, you drink Corona is something you do every day. So Sunday, let's say what you see on Sunday. Okay, Sunday you can see the first week thing. Okay, Monday if you select a different day, okay, you see something different. Uh, we only entered two monthly items. You can see, okay, every month there are first day of the month you can do this, and second day of the month you can do this. And if we go to January, any day in January, you can see the January thing. So you can imagine if we have more items in under weekly, more items under monthly, more items under yearly, every day you choose will give you a different and unique to-do list. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so when you now we try subscribing. Okay, so Coronaism, you can subscribe. Okay, so we try entering an invalid email. Just now is a valid email, so now it's a invalid email. Okay, so it doesn't accept invalid email. And if we enter the same email, uh, yes, you cannot subscribe to the same ideology twice. This is another mechanism that I built. So just like for posts, a subscription will be tied to a user if he exists. Otherwise, a new user record will be created. Yep. Okay, so every day to-dos are emailed to everyone who subscribes to any ideology. So I shall show you an example of an email. Okay, so this email will be not this email, but email similar to this format will be emailed to every subscriber of every ideology every day. So you can verify your email. Okay, this one is not verified yet. If the user clicks verify, it clicking the link immediately verifies the email account. So if you don't verify, the platform will stop sending you emails after 48 hours of subscribing. So you can also unsubscribe from the ideology you subscribe to by clicking on the button, which I'm not going to unsubscribe now. So all the link URLs are programmatically built. So that's it. So actually, this is the end of the user-facing part of the platform. Okay, so another thing I want to touch on is this platform's backup system. Every this platform will like generate Excel sheets out of all the data tables, and the platform will email me, and so that it's a form of backup. Okay, so tables are backup in such a way that even if auto number record IDs are messed up, inter-table relationships such as foreign keys can still be programmatically mapped back via a series of custom bootstrap codes. Okay, so lastly, I shall touch on a reused UI. Okay, so all page headings, including this page heading with a date selector, okay, uh, other page headings such as this is a page heading apparently, including the description, and even all these subheadings, right, are all instantiated from the same UI master element, despite some instances having links, descriptions, date selectors, icons, and others do not. Okay, so all the edit post forms, which is this edit post form, okay, are all reused. Okay, so basically the dailies edit post form and the beliefs edit edit form and monthly edit form all instantiated from one single master. Also, that goes the same for all the new post forms, okay, as well as all the add buttons, add new buttons. Yeah. So and various other things are repeated UI elements. So that demonstrates reusability. I shall also touch on CSS. So as you can see, there are always this spinner. The spinner is custom built, and this pop-up is also custom created. Okay, so although OutSystems helps with mobile responsive UI, I wrote some CSS to achieve what you see, such as this for buttons to share the same row instead of filling up an individual row each. Okay, so that's the end of my demo. I hope you like this software and I hope you can use it. Thank you.